No man can come to Christ and him crucified and go away in bondage. If he was properly preached, if we actually brought men to meet him and him crucified, you will have seen that there the people will be walking away in liberty. Even when the people will gather in their confederacy, as Isaiah 54 said, in gathering they will gather, but it's not by me. When they gather and they are beginning to look for the weapons that they have fashioned against the child of God, what did the Bible say it will not do? It shall not prosper. You know why? He said, for me is their righteousness. Where was that righteousness coming from? From the man of Calvary. It is at the cross that his righteousness was imputed to us. So God made him who knew no sin to become sin for us, that we might become the righteousness of God in him. Where did God make him sin who knew no sin? Where? At the cross. If we will preach him crucified, I want to inform you, in preaching Christ and him crucified, there is all sufficiency to meet the need of everybody. But something I've told you, that we can only preach the crucifixion of Christ during the Passion Week. And when we finish that, we say, okay, let us now face reality. Those of you have been working, they have not promoted you, and you are wondering why. There is a confederacy that was called that you will never be promoted. And at the beginning of the month, when your star was about to come out, somebody programmed your star. See what you are preaching now. You are now a stargazer. So you now said, new moon deliverance prayer. Yes, sir. Everybody that has programmed your star, carry. Then your church member say, amen, 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 amen. And you are thinking you are a powerful preacher. You are a preacher for Satan. If we don't call it like that, you may not know. Anybody who obscures Christ and what he did at the cross is an enemy of the cross. Anybody who occupies the pulpit and will not point men to the man of Calvary who died and rose again for them, and was pointing to stars, new moon, peeping into things that you don't understand. The Bible says, let nobody sit on you in judgment over food and drink, new moon, Sabbath. For the substance is Christ. These are all shadows. How could you be pointing men to shadow and you have left the substance? Such that our church members, though by notional confession they are Christians, but they are idol worshippers in their heart. They know nothing about the salvation, the true salvation. Because what we occupy them with week after week, week after week, week after week, there are these irrelevancies that the cross finished. Are you asking, if I preach Christ and him crucified, will my church members be prosperous? Yes. I see so many young preachers of nowadays. Some are carrying sand to the church. They carry sand. Say, go and bring the sand from your father's grave. That's witchcraft. So you move up and down. The blood. Maybe you go and get black currant And put has carry that sand now. Scatter it, scatter it. As you are scattering it, everybody who sat on your destiny, they are scattered. That's witchcraft. That is what? Witchcraft. That's not the word of God. That's not Christ and him crucified. Sometimes you say they should go and bring ashes. So when they bring it, how will you blow ashes and it will not scatter? And it blow everywhere. And then everywhere I say yes. As they are flying everywhere. That's how your favor will fly everywhere. That's witchcraft. Witchcraft.